Hello enhancers, welcome back to the part 2 of this two-part series where you will learn how to avoid using very and replace it with more fancy English words to speak English fluently and confidently. In part 1 of this series, we replace these common English words. If you missed watching part 1, here is the link in the description box as well as in the I button so you don't miss out on the part 1. Today we will cover 15 other commonly used words with very and give you much more better replacement for them so that you don't sound boring in English. Excited to learn? Let's get the ball rolling. Number 1. Very simple. You could say basic like I really need to get some basic financial advice. Or she wore a basic dress for her birthday party. Next up at number 2, very creative. You can say innovative. Like he was one of the most innovative engineers of his generation. Or an innovative person introduces change and new ideas. Number 3, very difficult. People love using this phrase in their daily conversation and they sound bored. But you could avoid it by using demanding. Like, she had a demanding schedule with little free time. Or, I have heard it is one of the most demanding courses at the university. Number 4, very dear. People use it like he is very dear to me. Instead of very dear, you could say cherished, like I cherished him. Or he was a man who was cherished by his colleagues. Or children should be cherished by their parents. At number 5, we have very sad. I know you always tend to use very sad in your daily conversation. Instead of very sad, you can say I am pathetic. That means sadness. For example, she looked so pathetic that I bent down to comfort her. Or the movie we watched together was pathetic. Next up at number 6, we have the antonym of very sad. Very happy. Instead of very happy, you could use jubilant. Like the hero was greeted by a jubilant crowd. Or we were jubilant to learn that our best friend is getting married. Number 7, very smart. You could say brilliant. Like her mother was a brilliant scientist. Or the directors of Squid Games are brilliant at making that series. Or you will become brilliant in speaking English with the Smile Speaking Club. If you could practice with me. As I am giving you an example sentence, why don't you pause the video and write the sentence in comments using these fancy words. It will help you remember these words faster. Come on, start posting your sentence in comments and I will love to read them. Next up at number 8, we have very powerful. You can say compelling. Again, compelling. Like the novel was so compelling that I couldn't put it down. Or I would need a compelling reason to leave my job. Number 9, very long. You could say extensive. Again, extensive. Like the hospital timings were much more extensive than I expected. Or the resto has an extensive menu and daily specials. Number 10, very risky. You could say hazardous. Again, hazardous. Like it's hazardous to go on mountains during a snowfall. Or air pollution is hazardous for heart patients. Number 11, very painful. Instead of it, you can say grievous. Like his death was a grievous blow. He suffered a grievous wound that he would never recover from. Number 12, very old. Instead, you can say ancient. Rome has a lot of ancient buildings. Or the people in the village still observe the ancient customs of their ancestors. Number 13, very beautiful. I know, still so many of you are using this. But from today onwards, stop using this. Instead, say gorgeous. Gorgeous. Like, I went out with a gorgeous girl last night. Or the sunset looked gorgeous from the beach. Number 14, very shy. Instead of it, you can say timid. Again, timid. He was too timid to ask for what he wanted. Or the timid singer nervously approached the microphone. Last not the least, at 15 we have very different. Instead of it, you could say contrasting. Contrasting. They were using contrasting approaches of management philosophies. Or we had contrasting opinions for the character of the story. Let's quickly revise all of these words. Number 1, very simple, basic, very creative, innovative, very difficult, demanding, very dear, cherished, very sad, pathetic, very happy, jubilant, very smart, brilliant, very powerful, compelling, very long, extensive, very risky, hazardous, very painful, grievous, very old, ancient, very beautiful, gorgeous, very shy, timid, very different, contrasting. That's all for today. I hope you found these words helpful to sound like a native speaker in your daily conversation. And if you do, like the video, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to never miss an update from us. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Till then, keep speaking, enhancing and smiling.